It's February 19th. Here's your evening news rundown. This one's going to be a long one. It's going to be 5 or 6 minutes in length because a lot of news happened today. To all those who have become paid subscribers to support my work, thanks so much. The easiest way to do that is by clicking the button below, becoming a paid subscriber today, or sending a one-time donation via Venmo, Aaron-Parnas. We're going to have our next paid subscriber only live on Substack in a matter of hours at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time tonight. So stay tuned for that. So with that, let's just jump right in. Today, Donald Trump called himself a king. He announced that his administration would be moving to end congestion pricing in New York, which is essentially the New York governor instituted congestion pricing, making it more expensive to go through New York City, reducing traffic in the city. Well, Trump said, we're going to end congestion pricing and long live the king in the White House. Even corroborated that, saying that Donald Trump is essentially the king, depicting him with a crown on his head. Meanwhile, he called President Zelensky of Ukraine a dictator. He called for elections in Ukraine, despite the fact that Ukraine is currently in a war. And it's unclear who would even be able to vote, given the fact that Russia still has control over, I think, about 10 or 15% of Ukrainian territory. So he called Zelensky a dictator. JD Vance, for his part, is now threatening Zelensky not to talk bad about Donald Trump publicly, because he says that's not how you deal with Donald Trump. There was a plane crash today in southern Arizona. Two planes collided. It's unclear whether it was in air or on the runway, but unfortunately, tragically, two people have passed away as a result of this plane crash. This was in a more remote area in southern Arizona, an area where there traditionally aren't many air traffic controllers or really anything like that. According to the Wall Street Journal, Trump's affinity with Vladimir Putin and Russia has become so serious that Russian officials have even been caught off guard by Trump's pivot towards Moscow. The IRS is beginning to lay off roughly 6,000 employees as soon as tomorrow. In addition, Senator Susan Collins is now saying that Donald Trump may be violating the Constitution by letting Musk and Budget Office, his Office of Management and Budget, block spending appropriated by Congress. She is deeply concerned. And we know when Susan Collins is deeply concerned, things happen, right? According to the Washington Post, the Trump administration has ordered that the Pentagon will be cutting 8% of its budget. In addition, tragic story out of The Independent. An 11-year-old girl in Texas took her own life after being threatened by her fellow classmates that they were going to call ICE on her family, deporting her family. That is absolutely terrible, absolutely tragic, and my heart goes out to this 11-year-old girl's family. In addition, President Zelensky is firing back at Donald Trump, saying that Trump lives in a disinformation space. The Trump administration has cut all access to legal services for migrant children, which means that theoretically a 4-year-old girl who is an unaccompanied migrant in the United States will now have to go through the legal system, well, without legal support. She may not even speak English, but she will have to go through the legal system nonetheless. In addition, the Trump administration has designated 8 Latin American drug cartels as foreign terrorist organizations. And tonight, Donald Trump seemingly threw his own administration under the bus. He was talking at a rally or at a speech to financial leaders, and he said that he personally created DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency, and appointed Elon Musk to lead DOGE's efforts. Now, why is that throwing someone under the bus? Well, because just earlier this week, or really last week, the Trump administration's Department of Justice submitted a signed affidavit under the penalty of perjury saying that Elon Musk is merely a senior advisor to the White House, that he is not part of DOGE, he doesn't lead DOGE, he has nothing to do with DOGE. And while Donald Trump just said that Elon Musk is leading DOGE, and he personally put Elon Musk there to lead DOGE. So which is it? Is it Elon Musk leading DOGE? Or is it someone else? And did the Trump administration lie to Judge Chutkan and the court? And if they did, that could be a big problem. So we're going to see what happens next. Folks, that's all the news tonight. We're going to go live in a matter of hours with all the paid subscribers on my Substack, so be sure to check that out. Excited to see you guys tonight. Comment below your thoughts. Let me know. And as always, I will see you in the morning with another rundown. Have a great night, everyone.